Good morning, Jeffco. We are here with Jeffco PTA for our fall conference, and our amazing AAVP, Amy Sapphire, is also our yogi for today. So Jen, Amy, take it away. Thank you so much for leading us in this.
Good morning. My name is Amy Sapphire. I am an area vice president with the Jeffco PTA in the areas of Lakewood, Wheat Ridge, Golden. I may be yours, I may not be. You can still reach out to me anytime. I've been a yoga instructor going on 5 years now, and I'm happy to be here with you this morning. So just if you've never done yoga before, or if you are a beginner, yoga should feel good. If something doesn't serve you, you know that. You're an adult, we've all got our issues, things going on with our body, maybe your wrists, maybe your knees, just whatever it is, modify, do something that works for you. If we're in a pose that is uncomfortable to you, skip it. Do something that works for you, and we'll move on soon enough. I will be leading with about 10-15 minutes of nice relaxing stretches. We do stay in these poses up to a minute and a half in some cases. If that's too much for you, feel free to come in and out of it. We do take a lot of breaths getting into these poses, so just take your time coming out. I will lead you through a short warrior series in the middle. I'm going to lead you through the whole thing. So just hang with me and just remember to breathe, okay? So I'm going to swing my legs over to the side here. I'm going to be sideways to you. I'm going to catch behind my knees and roll down to my back. We're going to start on our back here. So once you get all the way down to your back, I want you to bend your knees and walk your heels in behind your hips. Take an inhale that lengthens you through the crown of your head. Really draw up the whole spine. And then as you exhale, release your spine all the way down and just soften through the tailbone. Tee your arms out beside you. Bring your palms to the floor and just relax through your shoulder blades and just let the arms get heavy. And feel free to shift around and adjust here. Make yourself as comfortable as possible. And then you can close your eyes and start taking in some nice deep breaths, thinking about filling up your lungs, really expanding the rib cage as you inhale. And then as you exhale, just soften and find some ease, whatever that means for you. If it means you're checking in, making sure your toes aren't curled or your jaw isn't clenched. And think about lengthening, stretching up the spine with the inhale, and then just softening and getting just a little more comfortable with every exhale. So just take a few breaths here to settle, ground yourself. And now close your lips and begin breathing in and out through your nose. This is called Ujjayi Pranayama, victorious breath. It just warms the muscles from the inside. So inhale through your nose. And then exhale through your nose. Now go ahead and extend your left leg long. Stretch it out and just relax it. And draw your right knee into your chest. Hold on to the knee. You can interlace your fingers on top of the shin if you'd like. And just make sure that left leg is completely relaxed. Let it go. And then with your arms, just guide your right knee into some gentle little circles here. Go about 4 times in one direction and then 4 times in the other. Loosening up your lower back. Make sure your core is engaged and this is entirely within your control. So after you've gone about 4 times in each direction, bring your knee back to center and hang on to it with your left hand and extend your right arm over to the right. Bring your right palm down to the floor and just melt the right shoulder down to your mat to keep it there. And then with your left hand, draw your right knee over to the left. So you're crossing the body here. Stacking your right hip on top of your left. And just allow your left hand to drape on the outside of your knee to give it some weight. Keeping your shoulders on your mat. If your right shoulder rolled up off of your mat, just back out of your twist a little bit. If you'd like, you can take a turn and look over toward your right hand, bringing your chin down to your shoulder, just an extra little twist there. And just think about lengthening and strengthening as you breathe in, and then softening, easing into the twist as you breathe out. Take a few more breaths here. And always feel free to adjust, shift around, make it work better for you wherever you are. And now slowly roll to your back and draw both knees into your chest. Reset your spine. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine, nice long neck. And as you exhale, draw your forehead up to your knees, just curl into a ball. Relax your head back. And then stretch your right leg out long, extend it out, drop the heel down, let the right leg relax as you hold the left knee into your chest. And again, use the arms here to just draw little circles with your left knee, rotating your hip. Go about 4 times in each direction. Loosen up the hip, relax the lower back. And now bringing the knee back to center, we're going to go into a supine twist on the other side. So extend that left arm out beside you, bring the palm down, melt the left shoulder down to the floor. And with the right hand, guide the left knee, crossing over the body to the right, stacking the left hip on top of the right. And then if you'd like, you can turn to look toward your left hand. That may have felt good on one side, it might not on the other. You don't need to do everything exactly the same on both sides. And again, feel free to just adjust, shift around here, get yourself more comfortable. Nice deep inhales where you find the length and the strength. Softening with the exhale, relax into the twist. See if you can let the knee drop a little more forward. Roll that shoulder back. I'm going to take about 4 breaths here. So just pay attention to where the breath is filling you up. Making sure your jaw is relaxed and your toes aren't curled. Take 2 more breaths here. Now slowly roll to your back and extend that left leg long. So both of your legs are stretched out, and reach your arms up above your head like a good morning stretch here. Biceps are up by your ears. And now with your right hand, capture your left wrist. Take an inhale, reach up. And as you exhale, lift your shoulders and draw your arms over to the right. So you're reaching past the top right corner of your mat here. And then walk your heels over to the right, just a little bit. It can be a couple inches, or you can walk them all the way off of your mat if you like. Just picture a half moon shape here. Your feet and your arms are stretching to the right as you're lengthening all the way up the left side body. Keep the left hip on the mat. You're still on your back. See if you can send the breath into the left side of the rib cage. Open up that space. You should get a nice stretch all the way up the inner arm, from your hip to your knee, the IT band, all the way down to your ankle. Nice job. And now inhale back to center. Lift the shoulders, bring the arms back up over your head, release your wrist and walk the heels back to center. And just feel that side to side difference, how opened up the left side is. And now other side with your left hand, capture your right wrist. Take an inhale, reach up, lengthen the arms. And then as you exhale, lift your shoulders, draw your arms over to the left, reaching toward the top left corner of your mat. And then walk the heels over to the left, a little or a lot. Feeling that stretch all the way up the right side body. And now try to send the breath into the right side of the rib cage. Open it up, make some space. A few more breaths here. Last one. And now draw your arms and your shoulders back to the center, release your wrist and walk the heels back to center. Bend your knees, bring your heels in behind your hips. Draw your knees into your chest, place your palms on your knees. Nice deep inhale that lengthens your spine. Draw up through the crown of the head. Exhale, draw your forehead up to your knees, curl into a ball. Inhale, lay back. Exhale, forehead to your knees, round up. One more, inhale, lay back. Exhale, forehead to your knees. And now relax your head back and make your way up to a seat. So pop up here to a sitting position. You can have your legs crossed, or you can bring the soles of your feet together, or if you'd like, you can stack the knees and the ankles in a calf or in a half lotus. Just find a comfortable place to be. So take a nice deep inhale, sit up tall, lengthen up through the crown of the head, shoulders back with the core engaged. And as you exhale, drop your chin to your chest. Inhale, back to center, nice long neck. As you exhale, drop your right ear toward your right shoulder. Feeling that stretch up the left side of the neck. Inhale, back to center, nice straight back. Exhale, tip your head back, chin up. Inhale to center. Exhale your left ear toward your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, tip the head forward. Inhale back to center, other direction this time. As you exhale, send your left ear to your left shoulder. Inhale back to center. Exhale, head back, chin up. Inhale to center. Exhale the right ear to the right shoulder. Inhale back to center. As you exhale, take a look to the right, chin over your shoulder. Inhale to center. Exhale, take a look to the left, chin over your shoulder. Inhale to center. One more look to the right. Inhale to center. One more look to the left. And bring your chin back to center. Now bring your fingertips to the mat in front of you and just start walking your hands forward, bringing your chest down towards your folded legs. And when you can't fold anymore, allow your back to round, allow your head to drop. And just shift around, adjust the feet and the ankles below you here. And just let your head go here. And it doesn't matter how far you folded, any degree of a fold is beneficial here. Just try to see if you can sink a little further into your fold with every breath out, even if it's a millimeter. Take a nice deep inhale and then sink it as you exhale. Let it go. Find that depth. I'm going to take about 3 breaths here. One more. Let it out. And now take 2 full breaths as you slowly make your way up to a seat. Take your time. And now come up over your knees into a tabletop. So we're going to come to all fours here. Palms down. Fingers spread wide and press into your fingertips. Make a big base with your hand, okay? That's going to take pressure off of your wrists. Your shoulders are over your wrists. Your hips are over your knees. Take a look in between your hands here. Pull your belly in tight. Nice long spine. Take an inhale. As you exhale, arch into a cat by pressing your spine high, tucking the tail and dropping the head down. Let gravity take your head. As you inhale to a cow, you're going to drop the belly down and look up. Gentle extension to the spine. Exhale, arch. Back and forth between a cat and a cow here. Inhaling as you drop the belly down and lift the head. Exhaling as you drop your head down and press the spine high. So just roll through a few cat and cows here. I'm going to take about 30 seconds to just warm up the spine. And feel free to take any movement that feels good to you right now. If you feel like dropping your hips down to your heels, you can. You can rock the hips side to side if you want. Just move around a little bit, get what you need. And take 2 more breaths. Bring it back to a neutral spine, nice straight back. And now extend your legs behind you as you curl your toes back, coming into just a brief plank here, and then sending your hips high to a downward facing dog. So pressing your chest towards your thighs, you can walk your toes in a little bit if you'd like, and then just start pedaling out your heels, bending one knee at a time, stretching the calves, press your opposite heel to the floor, fingers spread wide, pressing into your fingertips. You're looking back at your toes here. Your ears are in between the elbows. And now let the heels settle back. Find that nice deep V. And now look to your hands and step or hop forward. Bring your feet toward the top of your space, aligning your heels beneath your hips. Bend your knees a little, bring your chest down towards your thighs, and just let your head hang and reach for your opposite elbows. Coming into a ragdoll. You can sway the elbows side to side if you'd like. Let the head go. You can shake your head yes or no. Just keep a little bend to your knees here. Try to rock the weight into the heels. And now release your elbows. Inhale to a halfway lift by flattening your back and drawing your shoulder blades together. You should look like a nice upside down L here, perpendicular, flat back to your straight legs. Take an inhale, lengthen your spine. And as you exhale, fold forward, let the head go. Inhale to a halfway lift. Nice long spine, shoulders back, belly tight. Exhale, fold. One more, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. And now send your left leg back to a low lunge. Drop your heel down to the right so your toes point to the left. And rise up to a warrior 2. So in a warrior two, your right toes are pointed straight forward. Rock the weight into the pinky toes so your knee is lined up with your toes. Ideally, you should be able to see your toes. See how my knee is behind my ankle? You want that strength in the leg here. Your back toes are pointed straight ahead. Shoulders are aligned over your hips, and you're reaching through your fingertips. Beautiful. And now turn and look over your front fingers. Flip the right palm up. And take an inhale and reverse your warrior by drawing that right arm high and your left arm comes down to your back leg. So just reach through the fingertips. Feel that lengthening up the side body. Take one more inhale and exhale to an extended side angle. Bring your front elbow down to your knee and that top arm comes up by your ear. See the nice long line I'm making from my fingertips to my shoulders to my back hip? Imagine you're backed against a wall, both shoulders, both hips touching that wall, nice and flat, long and strong in the core. Nice job. This is a tough one. And now inhale to a star. Reach up with both arms, turn your toes out. And exhale to a horse. Bring your palms together, drop the tailbone down, knees out wide. Your shoulders are back here. Nice long spine. Nice job. And now inhale to a star, bring it up. Exhale to a horse. Press the palms together, engage your arms. One more, inhale to a star. Exhale back to that horse, knees out wide. Beautiful. So lift up back into your star. And then we're gonna shift into a warrior two on this side. So turn the back toes in. Turn the left toes forward and bend into that knee. Rocking the weight into the pinky to align the knee with the toes, shoulders over your hips, reaching through the fingertips. Beautiful. Look over the front hand. Flip the left palm up. Inhale, reverse your warrior. Arm comes high. Drop the right arm to your back leg. You can take a look at your back toes if you'd like, little balance challenge. Just think about the strength in your front leg, reaching through the side body. Take one more inhale and exhale to an extended side angle. Bring the elbow down to your front knee. The right arm comes up by your ear, long diagonal. Beautiful. Reach through that fingertip, find length up the side body. You can rest on your knee if you like or press it open with the forearm. Beautiful. One more breath. And now inhale back to your star. Turn your toes forward. Tee out your arms. Take an inhale, lift your chest. And as you exhale, take a wide-legged forward fold. Drop down, drop your arms, drop your head, and roll the weight onto the balls of your feet here. Just let the head go. Again, you can reach for the opposite elbows if you'd like. That creates some weight and draws the torso down. Try to be on the balls of your feet here. Just rock that weight forward a little bit and be light in your heels. You don't need to be on tiptoes. And just let the head go. Let your spine lengthen. Just feel that stretch up the backs of the legs. And now toe heel your feet into the center. So they're aligned beneath your hips. Take an inhale to a halfway lift. Again, lengthen through the spine, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. One more, halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. And now slowly bring yourself up to a stand with your head coming up last. Just round your back, roll it up Take your time. Good, shake it out. We're gonna come into a small balancing pose right now. It's called a tree. So go ahead and shift your weight onto your left leg and bring your right toes up, just for balance. We're gonna establish that standing leg here, pressing into the big toe. And now your right leg, your foot is either gonna come to the ankle. You can leave your toes on the ground like a kickstand. Or you can bring that foot up to the calf, below the knee. Press into your foot. Press the knee into the leg, or the foot into the leg into the foot. So find that balance. Make sure your heel is below your knee here. And then bring your hands to prayer. If you're feeling sturdy, you can grow your branches. Find a focal point that's not moving. Nice job. If you need more of a challenge, you can look up or close your eyes. Take one more breath and let it go. Shake out the legs. So other side, shifting onto that right leg. Bring the left toes up just for balance for a moment. Establish that standing leg, pressing into the big toe. And now the foot's either going to come to the ankle with the toes on the ground or off. Or you can bring it up, the heel, make sure the heel is below the knee. The knee does not want to go sideways. I know it's a nice little bump and the arch of your foot fits right on it. Make sure you are below. Again, starting with hands to prayer. Or if you'd like, growing your branches. Option again to look up or close your eyes. It changes it. Nice job, nice focus. Take one more breath and shake it out, let it go. Take an inhale, reach up to a mountain. As you exhale, swan dive forward, arms come out wide, bend into the knees, fold forward. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, fold. Inhale to a mountain, roll up, reach for your ceiling. Exhale, swan dive down, arms out wide. Chest comes toward your thighs. Inhale to a halfway lift, nice flat back. Exhale, fold. One more here. Inhale to a mountain, roll up, reach high. Exhale, swan dive down. Inhale, halfway lift, flat back. Exhale, fold. Bend your knees and have a seat. So again, come to a comfortable seated position here, whatever that looks like for you. Ground the hips down into your mat, shoulders back. And now inhale your right arm up high. And as you exhale, bend the elbow and bring the palm behind your back. We're gonna get a nice tricep stretch here. See how my elbow is straight up? With your other hand, grab the elbow. Get a nice stretch here. If you've got some flexibility in your shoulders and you'd like, you can take the left arm, wrap it around your back, touch your fingertips together behind your back. You can hook the fingers. Just make sure that elbow is pointed straight up here. If you're leaning forward and you're compromised in this pose, go back to this. Take a few breaths here, get that nice stretch. And then release and let it go. Roll your shoulders. And now on the left, draw that left arm up. Bring the palm behind your back. Long line, up the elbow. Right hand comes up, grabs your elbow. Or if you'd like, take that right arm, twist it behind your back, connecting the fingertips behind you. Again, sitting up straight here, that elbow point straight up. Nice job. Shake it out, roll your shoulders. And now bring your legs back over to the side. Get behind your knees. And we're gonna make our way down to our back here. So take your time. If you like, you can go and just slowly roll to your back. Use your core strength. And bring yourself all the way down. When you get all the way down to your back, walk your heels in behind the hips. Toes pointing forward, soles of the feet flat to the floor. Now we're going to lengthen our spines with an inhale. So take a deep breath in, draw up through the crown of your head. And as you exhale, release the spine all the way down. We're going to come into a little bridge pose here. So straighten your arms, reaching towards your heels, palms to the floor. So your thumbs are pointed in by your hips. Take a deep inhale. Exhale everything out. And now on your next inhale, press into your heels and lift your hips off of the ground here. Press them up toward the ceiling and then draw your shoulder blades in. So drawing your shoulder blades toward one another, you're taking all the weight in your shoulders here, creating a little shelf for the heart, pressing into the heels and engaging your quads, the tops of your thighs. All the weight should be in your shoulders and your heels here. The back of your head is just gently resting on the floor. Take 2 more breaths. Nice job. Now shimmy the shoulders out from under your back and release the spine 1 vertebrae at a time, slowly all the way down to your tailbone. You got it. And now reach your left arm up over your head and roll to your left side, dropping your knees to the floor. Rest your head on your arm. And then with your top arm, reach back and grab your top foot. Just get a nice stretch in the quad here. And gently release your foot. Roll to your back, knees up. Other side, bring that right arm up over your head, roll to the right side, drop the knees down, rest your head on your arm. Top arm reaches back for your top foot. Draw the heel in towards your glute. Get a nice stretch in the quad. And now release the top foot. Roll to your back. Good, bring the heels in behind the hips. Nice deep inhale that lengthens the spine. Exhale, release the spine all the way down to your mat. And now cross your left ankle over your right knee. Coming into a figure 4, reach behind your right thigh. So send your left arm through your legs. Link the fingers or lap the palms behind your right thigh. Flex your toes. Take an inhale. And then as you exhale, draw your right thigh towards you as you press the left knee away with your left elbow. Take a few breaths here. And now release your right heel down, followed by your left. Other side, cross the right ankle over the left knee. Reach behind the left thigh, right arm going through the legs. Link your fingers or lap the palms behind the thigh. Flex your toes, take an inhale. Exhale, draw the left thigh in as you press the right knee away in a figure 4. Take 2 more breaths. And now release the left heel down, followed by your right. Draw your knees into your chest. Take an inhale, nice long spine. Exhale, round your forehead up to your knees. Curl up tight, long neck. Relax your head back. And now coming into a happy baby. Bring your knees out wide. Send your heels up toward the ceiling. And reach for the arches of your feet. You can hold the inner or outer arches or your ankles or your calves, whatever you can reach. Try to keep your knees wide and your heels wide. You can take a little rock side to side here if you'd like. Or you can be still. And now from here, I invite you to take any final moves you need before coming into our final resting pose. If you are ready for Shavasana, then spread out wide. Get comfortable, settle in, and absorb the work you've put in. We'll be here about a minute or 2, so get comfortable and breathe. And begin to wiggle your fingers and toes, bringing awareness back to your body. Draw your knees into your chest. And now raise your right arm up over your head and roll to your right side. Drop your knees down, coming into a fetal position. Rest your head on your arm, tuck your knees in. Making your way up to a seat when you're ready. You're welcome to unmute yourself at this point to share in a final breath. And now draw your arms out wide. Take one last deep breath in. Exhale, sigh it out. Thank you for gathering in peace. Namaste.
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 Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you, Amy. That was awesome.
Eddie, I hope you feel good. Drink a lot of water. We do deep work in our connective tissue. So take it easy. Enjoy the rest of your day. And I will see you in the next Zoom.
Thank you.